This is 5 on your side at 5, focused on you.
Today marks 1 week since the car crash that critically injured a 17-year-old volleyball star visiting St. Louis from Tennessee. Tonight, city streets will light up in purple yet again in honor of Janae Edmondson. That accident bringing even more attention to safety downtown. Good evening. I'm Brent Solomon. Concerns range from the way our streets are designed to whether state laws are tough enough. Advocates want change. 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay joins us in studio with what some groups are working on right now. Mercedes.
Brent, today I spoke to the co-chairs of the St. Louis City Community Mobility Committee. So that was established in 2020 as an advisory organization under the Board of Aldermen. The group advises the board on mobility issues around the city. So the group recently got Board Bill 120 passed. That bill includes a number of things the group has been asking for to improve mobility across the city. It is designed to include more ADA accessibility on sidewalks and focus on traffic calming. One of the co-chairs described the city as a, quote, perfect storm for this kind of traffic violence. They want to invest in infrastructure to make our streets less dense so people don't drive as fast. Co-chair Liz Kramer says the city has an opportunity to put these plans into action now to make sure what happened to Janae never happens again.
I feel myself limiting what I'm doing. I feel worried about, like, can I really bike to my friend's place or am I going to get hit on the way there? And I certainly don't want anyone else to think that about us, because I know that our city is better than that.
Kramer also mentioned how our state laws don't help with the problem, since Missouri doesn't require driver's ed and there's no texting laws for people over the age of 21. Coming up at 6, I'll share more of their plans and how one local volleyball team showed their support for Janae today.
Very good work there, Mercedes. Thank you. A GoFundMe supporting Edmondson's family has already reached over $550,000. If you'd like to help, text the word support to 314-425-5355. Developing today, a deadly car accident at Bate Street and Morganford Road in South City. The scene is not far from Gravois Avenue near St. Matthew Cemetery. 2 people had to go to the hospital. One of them has died. We're working to learn more about what caused that crash. We will update you on air and online. One of the oldest restaurants in St. Louis is trying to recover now after someone vandalized their legacy establishment. The owner of Crown Candy Kitchen shared this photo on Twitter today. The glass window now boarded up. The owner says that vandalism is a trend, and it even had him considering to move. But for now, he hopes to stay put because he loves being a part of that historic community. It is time now for your Weather First forecast. In just a moment, we want to take a look live over downtown St. Louis. A pleasant day in the bi-state, but we're looking ahead to rain, storms, and wind. Meteorologist Jim Castillo now with what we can expect.
Yes, so tomorrow night, Brent, we'll be watching the rain first make an appearance, and then it's really that wind late Sunday night into Monday that gets really strong around here, and even a thunderstorm chance early on Monday. But right now we're fine. We're in the 50s, St. Louis southward, and in the 40s to the north. So tomorrow, mainly rain-free, a lot of clouds. Can't rule out a spot shower or drizzle, but it's tomorrow night with a good chance of rain in here and some thunder possible, more likely Monday morning. But that wind, the wind is really going to pick up, and even behind that front stays windy throughout the day on Monday. Already wind advisories in effect southwest of our area, so we expect one here late Sunday night into Monday, and a southwest wind 25 miles an hour sustained with gusts to 50 plus miles an hour. Very possible, something we'll keep our eyes on and update this as we get closer. But secure loose outdoor objects now while you have the time before it gets windy. And the futurecast is showing late tomorrow night. Again, this is late Sunday night into early Monday. There's that thunderstorm risk chance, and we'll talk a little bit more about this coming up in Maine weather in just a few minutes.
Well, before you go, Jim, we're really talking about rain in most parts of our area, but when you're looking at the big picture across the country, some areas are dealing with winter weather right now.
Yes, and that energy in the southwest, right over Southern California, that's headed our way, and that's going to create our wind. So let me show you what's what's going on there. So the satellite radar shot and upper level winds showing this huge area of low pressure that's right over California. Look at Southern California. That white and blue area, that's the snow, and blizzard warnings for the first time ever for the San Bernardino County Mountains. I did weather in Los Angeles about 6.5 years, so it's amazing to see this. And again, a blizzard warning is sustained winds of 35 miles an hour or greater, frequent gusts to 35 or greater, snow and blowing snow, or snow and or blowing snow. Visibility is about 1/4 of a mile or less for 3 hours or longer. So you get the idea. It's kind of hard to reach that criteria. Even the Sierra Nevada range right along Mammoth, which is a huge ski area, they're measuring this in feet. In fact, 31 inches in the last 24 hours of snow. Last 3 days, 47 inches. For the season, 435 inches of snow. So good news for California and for the drought situation there. Brent.
Very hard to imagine that that's happening. Jim, thank you. In fact, parts of Southern California remain under that blizzard warning right now. Let's go to Isabel Rosales, who reports on the impact of this rare winter storm.
I didn't even know it snowed in California.
On Saturday morning, residents across parts of Southern California were dealing with a rare and historic blizzard warning, forecasted to bring up to 1 foot of snow and winds up to 80 miles per hour across mountainous areas of Los Angeles and Ventura counties. The severe wintry weather also triggered numerous power outages and airport delays.
We got delayed due to weather. And we circled LAX, I guess this is LAX, and then we went to Phoenix. Then we came back from Phoenix back to LAX, and we've been here ever since.
In addition to the snow, bouts of heavy rain turned Los Angeles area roads into rivers. Flash flooding overnight closed roads and left some drivers stranded.
You're noticing the greens and the yellows. That's an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain on top of what we've already picked up across parts of Southern California.
In Ventura County Friday night, firefighters rescued a driver trapped inside a Jeep with floodwaters rising. In this video, you can see a firefighter being lowered from a helicopter, then lifting the driver to safety. But the flash flooding threat remains as heavy rainfall is expected to continue through the weekend. I'm Isabel Rosales reporting.